I'm creating this short video to demonstrate what the connection test could look like as you have built your connection file and your error page. Now I'm not going to show you code because obviously that would take all the fun away from the enhancement, but I'm going to show you the result. And so just to kind of run through things very quickly here, first you'll notice that I do have my Apache and MySQL database servers operational and they are running. That's critical for all of this. Secondly, I have followed the directions in the enhancement. I have built a folder called library. Inside of it, I have a file called connections.php. This is just a plain .php file. This is not a PHP web page. And I have written my three functions inside of here. One to connect to my Acme database, one to connect to my Guitar1 database, my underscore guitar underscore shop1 database. Sorry, that's a mouthful, so I just usually abbreviate it, as well as my my underscore guitar underscore shop2 databases. And so if you wanted to see that, here again is the Acme database. Here is the My Guitar Shop 1 database. Here's the My Guitar Shop 2 database. And as you can see here in my user accounts, I have created this proxy user, and there are the privileges that this user has. And all of the information about these databases and this particular proxy user are in fact present in this connections file so that I can create these new connection objects. In addition, for this test, I have just put in some echo statements. So if this runs successfully, I should be able to see just some echo statements that say that in fact it does run. Okay, so let's test this out. So if I right click on connections and say run, here is my new window, and you can see all three of my echo statements are in fact operational, and they say they are successful. Okay, now what I wanted to do is demonstrate what it should look like if it fails. So I'm going to pause the video, make some changes, and then I'll come back and redo this. All right, I have made those changes. Here's the same file again. What I've done is I've broken one of the names. And so if I right click and run again, notice this time I do not get those echoes. I get just a generic web page. And if you look back over in my NetBeans, I created a folder called error docs. I created a server error file called 500. That is what a server error is 500. And so when I run my script that's broken, again, it redirects me to that particular error page, and it's very generic, right? I'm not giving any information away to a potential hacker. All right, so you've seen it work with echo statements. You've seen it fail, pointing to this generic error page. What I'm now going to do is show you what it would look like if there were no echo statements, but everything was still working. So I'm going to pause this again. All right, I have gotten rid of the echo statements so that it is just following the normal flow as shown in the video and in the video in the creating a PDO connection object. I'm still calling the objects, but what should happen now, and you'll see this when I run it. So right click, run. Notice that I get a browser window, but it's completely empty. And the reason that it's empty is because I am not echoing anything. All I'm doing is I'm saying, okay, create the object and return the object. So the object is there. It does have the ability to talk to the database, but since I haven't told it to show anything, it's not. So in this case, when we create a function that creates an object and then we call that function, if we see nothing, that's good. If it had failed, we should be looking at that error page again. So short video, again, just to demonstrate for you what this should look like when everything is operational. I hope this helps you. Okay, bye.